Number 14, Nico Hart. Batting 6, the second baseman, number 6, Flash Ferguson. Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Crew LeGrandeur. Batting 8, number 16, the pitcher, Luis Gomez. And batting 9th, the DH, number 9, Lathan Jones. Hitting for the third baseman, number 12, TJ Weaver. The subs for the Chargers are Alan Keaton, number 3, number 4, Aiden Hernandez, number 7, Alec Malta, 11, Jaden Douglas, number 1, Braden Lee, number 5, Isaac Moore, number 13, Justin Lynn, number 15, Mason Dever, 19, Felix Quiones, and number 20, Carlos Estrada. Now for the China Springs Cougars, we'll start with the subs. Number 4, Vicente Morales. Number 7, Barry Sandoff. Number 8, Ethan Nazari. Number 11, Landry Minix. Number 12, Kellen Brooks. Number 14, Lakin Fielding. Number 17, Eli Anderson. Number 18, Boston Barlow. Number 22, Mason Warner. 23, Ryan Hale. Number 24, Weston Motley. And 32, Maddox Miller. And now the starters. Leading off, playing right field, number 8, Davin Bell. The center fielder, number 3, Hudson Brown. The DH tonight, number 6, Hayes Herring. And his batting for the pitcher, number 15, Miles Vaughn. Third baseman tonight is number 5, Jack Kennedy. Playing first, number 19, Will Haverkamp. Catching is number 21, Carson Garrett. Shortstop, number 1, Jacob Lessman. The left fielder tonight is number 13, Trey Glockson. And your second baseman is number 2, Caden Becker. China Springs is coached by Corey Beckham. Everyone, please rise and move your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you found us, please share with everybody else that you know where we are. The town of Caldwell, the school of Caldwell has not been nice to us from a technical standpoint. I don't know what the gremlins are here, but we definitely got them. We have had to go to Facebook. Just whatever reason cannot access on a computer or streaming software, so unable to go to YouTube. But my name is JB Minks. I'm here with Morgan Hensley, and now that we're on Facebook, Brody Lewis has become a spectator. We don't have a whole lot that we can get on screen and all that, so we're looking here at Game 2 of the area playoffs between China Spring and Fort Bend Crawford. China Spring with the 11-1 win yesterday over Fort Bend Crawford. Will Haverkamp, player of the game. He had 2 hits, scored 2 runs, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, did everything out on the bases. Looked good last night. So Morgan, I wasn't able to watch the game last night. What did you see from the Cougs last night?
The biggest thing that I really took away is just how well the bats were working. Like, I feel like we were able to, get on base. We're putting ourselves in favorable counts. We're being patient, and whenever we saw opportunities to go out there and take a good swing at it, we did, and we took advantage of it. And then another thing I saw was the base running. There's multiple times where they saw the pitcher was looking the other way, left-handed pitcher, and Haverkamp stole home from third. And so it's stuff like that
Leading off with the
brings out
Chargers,
the momentum and gives you an opportunity to go out there and keep that and score.
Yep. So we're just now getting underway. It's going to be Landon Lim leading off. He did the same last night. He was 1 for 3 last night with a walk. Miles Vaughn on the mound for China Spring comes in. This is going to be his 14th appearance. Record of 5-3, a 1.46 ERA, 1.04 WHIP for the senior Vaughn committed. He has already signed with Redlands Community College. And first pitch from Vaughn is going to miss upstairs for ball one. And a little different spot as well. It's just not a great spot for broadcasting here at Caldwell. So we've taken up some of the stands, so we're in it with the crowd. The 1-0 from Vaughn, that will miss upstairs and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. And please, if you see anything wrong, please comment on Facebook. We've got it up and looking. We're getting a couple of slow connection warnings. That's going to pop up foul. Alex Way on the first base side, 2 balls and 1 strike. If we see any issues with the streaming off the phone, we'll try to go to the Wi-Fi. Of course, we had issues with the Wi-Fi last night too, so we're going to see what we've got here in Caldwell. Hopefully, we'll get all the way through here, game 2, and not have to worry about it. We'll look ahead to the regional semis next week. That pitch is going to be in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike to Lim. Lim, Chris Anderson, and Shane Rorick for the Chargers. The 3-1 from Vaughn. That's going to be into left center field. Left fielder Trey Glockson comes in, puts the glove up, and brings it in for the first out of the inning. That defense, 4-time spring again on the mound is now on.
Number 2,
Carson Garrett is behind the plate. Third base is Jack Kennedy. Shortstop Jacob Lespin. Second base Caden Beckham. First base is Will Haverkamp. Out and left, you just saw Trey Glockson. Center field is Hudson Brown, and right field is David Bell. Brings up Chris Anderson. Anderson was 0 for 2 with a walk. Did score a run, struck out twice last night against the Cougs. And pitch from Vaughn. You notice Hayes Herring is not in the field. He is in the batting lineup. He is going to be a designated hitter. A little bit of a shoulder issue there at the end of the game last night. He is able to swing the bat, so he's going to be in there as a designated hitter. That's what makes the defensive lineman a little bit different with Vaughn on the mound. That's going to be right to Jacob Westman. He's going to try to backhand it. Goes in and out of the glove. Even if he would have took the glove on it, would not have got it. Now Anderson's going to try to take second, and he will. He never stopped going. That young man has some wheels. And we got to give that one a double. That's a good job base running there by Anderson.
Number 17.
He saw it and he took off, never slowed down, stayed in that high gear, and he has a 1-out double, and that brings up Shane Roy. Roy 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a walk last night.
And Anderson kind of showed one thing that a lot of these players have is they're a very athletic team. When they get on the bases, they're able to make things happen.
Vaughn will check Anderson and comes home. Big cut in the wrist for strike 1. Both the Cougars and the Chargers wearing the cream-colored uniforms, so a little hard to differentiate. Turn my volume off on my phone so y'all don't get that all night long. One that's from this outside. If I can get it, there we go. All right, got it. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the 3-hole hitter Roy. Runner at second base. 1 out, just underway, top of the first. That's going to be into right field. David Bell on his horse comes in and gets the 4th out. That almost had eyes falling into the right center field gap, but David Bell with good speed out there brings it in.
Number 18, Junior Perez.
Brings up Junior Perez. Perez 0 for 4. Did have an RBI yesterday with a strikeout. Runner at second base. 2 outs now, top of the first. No score. We're trying to keep you updated on the score since we don't have anything on the screen for you tonight. And that's going to be a grounder to Will Haverkamp at first. He's going to glove to take it himself, and that's going to be it. That 1-out double does no harm. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on. We don't have the ability either to go muted. So what we got with the music going on, Morgan, is we've got to talk over it so Facebook does not shut us down for any copyright issues. So we're just going to be talking.
That's fine by me.
So what we're going to do now, let me get everything here in my book. No runs, 1 hit and 1 left on. flip it over to the bottom of the first inning, and we'll go through this Cougar lineup. Leading off is going to be David Bell. David Bell is in right field. Hudson Brown is in center field. He is batting second. Batting third is a designated hitter, number 6, Hayes Herring. In the cleanup spot is number 5, Jack Kennedy. Kennedy is at third base. Batting fifth, number 19, Will African. African is manning the corner at first. Batting sixth is number 21, Carson Garrett. Garrett is behind the plate. Batting seventh is number 1, Jacob Lessman. Lessman is at short. Batting eighth is number 13, Trey Glockson. Glockson is in left field. And batting ninth is number 2, Kate Beckham. Beckham is at second base. Bell, Brown, Herring, Kennedy, African, Garrett, Lessman, Glockson, and Beckham for the Cougars here. Game 2 of the area playoffs. So what we've got looking at is the winner of this series will face the winner of Bullard and Livingston. Bullard was a 5-0 winner over Livingston last night. They're going to be in action as well. Try to see if I can pull that up on the computer here. Again, I got a web access on the computer, but I'm not able to access any of our streaming software. So that's kind of the issues we got here tonight. I don't think we've got any of the connectivity issues as we had last night, which we got all excited when we got here and thinking, yeah, man, we're going to go try to log in. Can't do it. So that's kind of what it says. Again, we sound like we're rambling. We are. We do not have a mute button here on this, and with music going on, we try to talk over that so Facebook does not shut us down for copyright issues. So we're just kind of talking. So I've been talking for a little bit. Morgan, I'm going to let you take over.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll take this time just to talk about other sports, I guess, going on. And I know women's golf just had their state tournament. So congratulations to all of them. I can't remember the exact.
Hannah Antoon finished sixth. I don't have them right in front of me on everybody else. So we're going now. We can pick that up in between the next inning. Leading off is going to be David Bell. D-Bell comes in. Look at him yesterday, 2 for 4 in RBI. That was a good job for the season. 370. D-Bell comes in, 8 doubles, 2 triples, 23 RBIs. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Fort Bend Crawford and China Spring. It just misses outside and low for ball 1. And we are old school tonight here on Facebook. No graphics, no commercials, no anything. So apologize for that. We'll try to do what we can to get the game to you. And it takes the next inside. 2 balls, 1, no strike to D-Bell. On the mound, Luis Gomez for the Chargers behind the plate is Nico Hart. The 2-0 from Gomez. Hit well, outfield into left. That's going. He's looking back, and that is over the fence and gone. Leadoff solo shot. David Bell puts the Cougars on the board 1-0. First home run of the year. That's a good time for it here in the playoffs. Touch them all. D-Bell gets a hold of that one. Cougars quickly on the board here in the bottom first. 1-0 solo shot, D-Bell. He got a hold of that one. Honestly, I didn't even see it. I knew it was hit hard. And I was just waiting for the umpire to throw that hand up and twirl the finger in the air. Brings up Hudson Brown. Bases cleared, nobody out. 2 for 5 yesterday. First pitch well, upstairs and outside, 4 ball 1. 2 hits for Huddy last night. Comes in with a 409 average. 7 double, triple, 13 RBIs. First ball hits the top of the zone for strike 1. Huddy is a power hitter. Put a good swing on the ball, but he is in the right situation. He will put the bunt down. Does what he needs for the team to move runners over. And that breaking ball just outside. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center field. Center fielder Rourke is coming in, and now the left fielder Anderson calls him off and brings it in for the first out. And that'll bring up Hayes Herring.
Now batting number 6
Herring
for
1 for 2
DH, Hayes
and a walk
Herring.
yesterday. On the season, 341. 8 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. Falling in the number 2 hole in the RBIs behind Will Hafferkamp. First pitch all the way back to the backstop for ball 1. Bottom of the first inning, China Spring with a 1-0 lead thanks to the D-Bell leadoff solo shot. That pitch is going to go inside. 2 balls and no strikes to Herring. I told you we were keeping an eye on the bullet limits the game. They don't start till 7 o'clock. So we'll keep you updated on that one. 2-0 swung on, popped up, foul over third base dugout and out of play. 2 balls and a strike for Herring. You saw Herring come in earlier, had that brace on his shoulder. Talked to him earlier today at school, and he says he thinks it's a little bit of a strain of a deltoid. But being that he's back in swinging the bat here one day after is a good sign. The 2-1 takes that inside, 3 balls and a strike for Herring. Bottom of the first, China Spring up 1-0. We're also going to keep track of our friends over at Robinson. They are in game 2 of theirs. They started at 7 o'clock as well. They had a win yesterday over Freeman, 80 Freeman. And Herring throws the bat away and a late strike call. Herring's going to come back over. Jack Kennedy's going to hand him the bat. That brings a full count. Herring thought he had the walk.
Hey, here we go, Hayes.
And the payoff from Gomez. Slap foul down the third base line. And we'll do the 3-2 pitch one more time.
They've certainly been making good contact with it so far. Folks are picking up where they left off as of now.
Also, when we track of the Gatesville Hornets, they are in game 2 of their series with Belleville. Gatesville won last night. Belleville is up 1-0 in the first in their game. They started at 6 o'clock as well. It's going to be popped up. Left field, Anderson coming on. He has got some speed and he comes in. Cap flies off as he goes down for the second out. He runs in to get that one.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Jack Kennedy.
Base clear and 2 out for Jack Kennedy. Kennedy 0-3 last night. 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Last season, Kennedy's at 268. A double, a home run, and 18 RBIs. Stands in from the right side. Pitch in there for a strike. Low for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the first inning, China Spring with a 1-0 lead here in game 2 of the area playoffs. Just joining us, David Bell, a leadoff home run for the Cougars in the bottom of the first. That's going to be hit well into left center field. Center fielder Rourke is going back, puts the glove up, and brings it in for the third out. Again, D-Bell, 1 run, 1 hit, and nobody left on. D-Bell with that solo shot. And no commercial. I try to talk over the music, so we're talking about what China Springs have got going in the other sports. I'll pull that up here real quick. What we got is tennis state tournament. They played yesterday. Both the doubles of Aiden Hager and Gunnar Madness and girls singles of Ava Turner. They both won their first round match, but then unfortunately they both fell in the quarterfinals. Congratulations to them on a great season. Talk about some Cougar football. Former Coug Grayson Brooks has walked into the stadium and coming up the stands. You may see him on your screen right now. We got Brooksy on the screen. We got a microphone for you if you want it. And then the head shake no. But again, congratulations. Great season on the tennis side. I am a China Spring tennis alumni myself, and while we got time, that story is my complete athletic career was ended in a district tournament. We had a match point, and the team that beat us ended my career. It was none other than one Mr. Josh Gregory and Mr. Wade Morton. They played doubles.
Leading off the catcher, number 14,
and
Nico Hart.
And they ended my athletic career. So the athletic director and a coach just out there ended careers of high school kids. So haven't quite let him go yet.
Learn something new every day, I guess.
Top of the second inning, China Spring up 1-0. Miles Vaughn on the bump. And first pitch, breaking ball. Hits it inside the corner. Strike one. This is the catcher, Nico Hurt. Hurt 0 for 3 with a strikeout last night. Check swing, just misses on the ball and a strike. Top of the second inning, China Spring up 1-0 here in game 2 of the area round playoffs. Breaking ball's going to hit down the line and out. About 5 feet outside of the line here for Hart. Excuse me, Hart. Where they're going to fetch the ball down the line, and they want to be sure that ball is secured while it's still in foul territory before they let a pitch come. We're ready to go. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Vaughn delivers. The top foul and out of play over the first base dugout. Now remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looks like the China Spring uniforms there are just a little bit more cream than what Crawford has. On your screen, a low foot white. This is low and outside. Mark does not operate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the second, China Spring up 1-0. He tried to hold up and was not able to. The first out of the inning as Vaughn gets the strikeout. Base is clear in 1 out. Will bring up Flash Ferguson. Flash is what we had on our lineup card. Dalen is his name. Flash Ferguson is what he goes by. And my assumption is he's got some wheels as well.
Yeah, he's a pretty athletic guy. Him and Chris Anderson both yesterday had 2 extra base hits, and they were able to show off the list a little bit on defense and on offense.
No balls and a strike here for Ferguson. And Ferguson 1 for 2, 2 walks. First today. Pitcher missed downstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, thanks for finding us on Facebook. Share with everybody that we're here instead of YouTube. All kinds of technical issues in Caldwell. It's just not nice to us from a technical standpoint. Breaking ball just misses low. 2 balls and a strike.
Go, Miles.
Pops up foul and out of play. That evens count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 from Vaughn. Swung on and fouled out. Also going back behind, and it's the chain link fence here in Caldwell. 325 down the lines in Caldwell, 365 to the power alleys. Yeah, that makes it about 370 to dead center, a higher wall. And a little higher wall than normal high school fields have anyway, all the way around. So for he be able to get one out there in the bottom of the first, that was definitely a shot. Not a lot of wind either. He just got a hold of it.
So he wasn't even like he pulled it or anything.
Yeah, he hit it
opposite.
Yeah, he hit it the other way. Pitches downstairs, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Basically 1 out top of second inning, trying to bring up 1-0. That is fouled off. Unfortunately, we don't have any volume controls for our microphones. We are using the backup. We are broadcasting just on our phone. We will do the best we can to bring it to you. The payoff is in there for a strike. Vaughn gets Ferguson looking. 2 strikeouts here in the inning. That'll bring up Crew LeGrander.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Crew LeGrander.
Grandor is 1 for 3 yesterday. Walk and a strikeout. Bases clear, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, Giants bring up 1-0. Pitcher Vaughn just misses the corner, 4-1. Pops up, foul behind the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike here to LeGrander. This is clear. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Giants bring up 1-0. One from Vaughn. Breaking ball misses just inside. 2 balls and a strike. Thank y'all for finding us on Facebook right now. Looks like we got 71 folks watching. So thank you very much. Pitch is upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Basically 2 outs, top of the second. Vaughn delivers. Pitches downstairs. And it's going to be a 2-out walk issued by Miles. First walk of the game. That'll bring up the pitcher, Luis Gomez. Gomez 0 for 3 last night. Gomez was at third base last night.
Now batting the pitcher, number 16, Luis Gomez.
1 on, 2 outs, top of the second. Trying to bring up 1-0. In there, that's right. See that good curveball here from Vaughn. Quick throw over. And here comes his back safely. Camp has keeping tabs on him. Decent lead for LeGrander at first. There's the breaking ball. That's going to be under the glove of third baseman Kennedy in for a base hit. He puts 2 on with 2 outs. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, Lathan Jones.
Now batting the DH, number 9, Lathan Jones.
Jones only 1 at bat yesterday. He was 0 for 1.
Courtesy running at first base, number 11, Jaden Douglas.
Runner at first for the pitcher is Douglas. Top of the second inning, trying to bring up 1-0. First 2 batters of the inning struck out. A walk and a single has runners at first and second with the 2 outs.
Yeah, and the Cougs yesterday, at least on the defensive side, strived in situations like this where, you know, they had runners on first and second or runners on the corners, and they were always able to shut them down after that, not let them get across the plate. We'll see if Vaughn can continue that trend here today.
Looking to make that pitch here to get out of the inning. The first one delivers, foul straight back. Back in the second base, holding the runner on. He is a little closer to second. We'll move back. Once Vaughn's ready to deliver, and does. Good pitch there from Miles Vaughn. Gets the striker in the inside corner and gets ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Garrett getting a sign from the dugout. Vaughn looks in to get it. There's a high set. Vaughn comes home. Breaking ball in the dirt. Great block there. Carson Garrett keeps that in front. Ball and 2 strikes to Lathan Jones. Grandit is at second base. Pinch runner Douglas running for the pitcher Gomez at first. Top of the second inning. Time to bring up 1-0. And the 1-2. Just outside. Eden's count 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is wild here in Crawford. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miles Vaughn on the hill, facing Lathan Jones. Vander gets a little far from the bag. He does a good job letting Vaughn know to step off, get him a little closer to the bag. And the pitch that will miss downstairs. Brings the count full. Runners will be off on the pitch. Vaughn checks second and comes home. Runners go. And strike call. Great job, Miles Vaughn, coming back to get the strikeout. Able to strike out all 3, mixing the walk and a single in, but does no damage. No runs on 1 hit and 2 left on. We move to the bottom of the second inning. China Spring 1-0 here in game 2 of the area round playoffs.
That was a big time strikeout there. Doing it again. No runners on first and second. Almost full count. Opportunity to load the bases for the Chargers. And Vaughn didn't let it happen.
So we're moving to the bottom of the second again. We don't have any mute button, don't have anything like that. We're trying to talk over the music so Facebook does not shut us down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and check Game Changer, see if we can get an update on Gatesville. There's an only game that we're kind of tracking underway right now. It's still a 1-0 game. They are in the bottom of the second inning. Belleville over Gatesville. Gatesville did win game 1, 6-3 over Belleville last night. Game 2, Belleville is 1-0. And we keep track of the Ford and Livingston series. The winner of the series here between China Spring and Fort Bend Crawford will face Ford. Winner of Ford and Livingston. Ford with a 5-0 win over Livingston last night. Their first pitch in their game 2 will be at 7 o'clock tonight. Elsewhere in Region 3, kind of looking ahead, but Huffman Hargrave and Vider, they played last night as well, and Huffman Hargrave with a 4-3 win over Vider. Bottom of the second inning will be 5, 6, and 7 for the Cougars. Haskell Gibbs in Westman. Haskell again played the game last night. 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, a walk. One of those hits was a double. Does lead the team in RBIs at 31.
Yeah.
7 doubles, 2 triples. It's 31 RBIs. 265 average to go along with that. Cougars up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch from Gomez. Strike on the inside corner. Charger defensive lineman here in just a moment. Popped up foul and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. TJ Weaver at third. Landon Lamb is at shortstop. Flash Ferguson at second. Junior Perez is at first for the Chargers. Chris Anderson in left. Shane Hort in center field. And Crew LeGrander is in right. Luis Gomez on the bump. He throws it to Nico Hart. And Haverkamp goes down swinging for the first out. We'll bring up Carson Garrett. Garrett 1 for 4 with a walk and a run scored last night.
Now batting the
283
catcher,
average.
number 21, Carson
Two
Garrett.
doubles, 14 RBIs on the season. He is one when he is up, when the runner's on, you expect a bunt, and it's going to be a good one. He's going to move those runners over. And he gets the opportunity. First pitch to Garrett. And it's outside for ball one. Bottom of the second inning, trying to bring up 1-0 after one run. Leadoff home run for David Bell to lead off the bottom of the first. The pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 to Garrett. Gomez delivers. Slow breaking ball, just misses the zone. Good eye there by Garrett, holding up. Gomez pulls the string but pulls it out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Big cut in this. We just count that 2. And the pitch that's going to be hit into left field. That's going to fall in front of Anderson for a base hit. 1 out, 2 before Carson Garrett will bring up Jacob Lessman. And we're going to have a pinch runner for Garrett as he was behind the plate. Maddox Blaine coming in to run at first base. For Carson Garrett. Brings up Jacob Lessman. Lessman 1 for 3 last night. RBI.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Jacob Lessman.
Lessman on the season, 365, 5 doubles, a triple, a home run, 16 RBIs. I'll have to admit, I am a little surprised not to see Lessman on the mound here in game 2. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Not that the pitchers that we have had started are anything to sneeze at. Lessman has been doing yeoman's work on the mound. He's been the Friday starter for County Springs. The pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Throw over Moline back safely. Runner first, 1 out, bottom of the second inning, Time Spring up 1-0. Pitch finds the inside corner. Still a hitter's count at 2-1. Another quick throw over, Moline back easily. Well inside, Lessman's able to get out of the way.
Scary one right there. Opened up, showed bunt.
Yep. Checked down at first. He was able to pull that back. Lessman did not want to wear that on the outside of that left knee. And I don't blame him. The 3-1 from Gomez. Shows bunt again. That goes all the way back to the backstop. Short backstop here in Caldwell, so Moline only able to go up 1.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Trey.
2 on and 1 out for Trey Glockson. Glock was 1 for 3. Scored 2 runs, 2 RBIs on the season. 349, double, 8 RBIs. And before he had that little back issue, he was really tearing it up.
Yeah, Glockson, I feel like he played pretty well yesterday. Things considered, saying it's his first game back from back injury. That's always a tough thing to bounce back from.
First pitch, he's going to miss outside for ball 1. First and third are playing in. First baseman Perez playing in just a couple steps more than the third baseman Weaver. Second baseman Ferguson about halfway in. Pitch on the outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. They're expecting the bunt here with Glock. 1 out. And there's the bunt, pushes it foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, when Glock puts one down, he is not trying to sacrifice himself. He has the speed. He's got plenty of bunt single hits. Yes, he wants to move the runners over, but he is going to get on base too if he gets that good one down. One ball and 2 strikes to Glockson. Moline at second, Lessman at first. And the pitch that's going to be popped up center field. Center fielder Roy is going over to his right, puts the glove up and brings it in for out number 2. 2 outs now for Caden Beckham. Beckham 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs last night. Brought his average up to 233, double and 8 RBIs on the season for the freshman. And seeing a little bit more regular action with the injuries that Chai Springs had, with boxing out a little bit. D-Bell was out for a game there. Now with Herring just in the DH role, Beckham in the play much more. The first pitch, a strike on the outside corner. Bottom of the second inning, Chai Springs up 1-0 here in game 2 of the area playoffs. 2 on and 2 out in this bottom of the second. One low and inside, ball on the strike. And Gomez will step off. With 2 outs now, infield is now playing at normal depth. 1-1, that's going to be into right field. That's going to fall down for a base hit. Maline's coming around third. He's being waved home. The throw is going to be not in time. Another run for the Cougs. RBI single, Caden Beckham. Lessman moves over to third on the play as Moline comes in to score. 2-0 now to score for China Spring. And that brings up the home run hitter, D-Bell. D-Bell with an Oppo Taco last time up. Pushed it over that left field wall. 1 for 1 with that home run. Runners at the corners and 2 outs for D-Bell. And the pitch is going a little sweeper. Good block there by Nico Hart. 4-1. Swept across the plate, took Hart all the way into that left-hand batter's box. He does a good job keeping that in front. That will find the outside corner. Beckham is looking to try to draw a throw towards second base. He is unable to draw the throw, but he now moves to second. So runners at second and third with 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike count at the plate for D-Bell. Lessman at third and Beckham at second. 1-1, that's well upstairs and outside. 2 balls and a strike here to D-Bell. The pitch, cut and a miss. Evens count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One run in here in the inning. China Spring now up 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. The 2-2. Chop foul at the plate. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I thought that one might have came back and hit him in the chest.
Yeah, it came up, hit him in the chest or right under the armpit. Although, I'm not not saying, but I'm saying I've seen D-Bell without a T-shirt on. I don't think it bothered him much.
No, he's fine.
And the 2-2. Breaking ball, foul tip in the glove, and caught for the strikeout. So the Cougars go down, but they do score 1 run on 2 hits, leave 2 on. We move to the top of the 3rd inning. It is China Spring 2. And Crawford 1 again. We're going to be talking over, kind of give you an update on why we were talking over and can't go to commercial. We're having technical difficulties again. These technical difficulties are completely different than what we had last night. What we did this afternoon, I was able to go up to the high school and set up at lunchtime and try to recruit for next season. So we did that, had everything set up, everything was working great, and I don't know if you being on the campus network kind of changed anything, but as we come out here to get ready for the broadcast, I'm unable to open up my broadcast software. So not sure what the issue is there. So I said, well, let's just try to download another software in order so we can get it on YouTube, and we were unable to do that as well. Familiar with IT and admin access and all of that. Everything I was trying to do now required admin access, so we were unable to get any of that done. I'm going to be taking computer to school to have them look at it next week, so we can be ready next time. But honestly, a little bit of a headache. Because we don't have that software, we don't have any on-screen graphics, we don't have any commercials, any breaks, any mute, anything like that. We're doing old school Facebook, and also I've got some wireless microphones, and those weren't even charged, so we're even as old school can get. I've got the wireless mic that I first bought 6 years ago.
Hitting off the top of the 3rd. Number 8, Landon Lim.
So that's what we've got. So top of the 3rd inning, China Spring up 2-0. The top of the order for the Chargers, Lim, Anderson, and Roy. Lim 0-1 flew out to left field his first time up. Again, thank you for tuning in here on Facebook. Technical issues. We don't have any of our graphics or anything here tonight. The first pitch from Vaughn. It's going to be hard hit under the glove of Jack Kennedy at third base, and that's a leadoff single for Lim. Lim called third base the hot corner for nothing. And that was quickly there under the glove of Kennedy.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Chris Anderson.
1 on and nobody out for Chris Anderson. Anderson is 1 for 1. 1 out double back in the first. We are in the top of the 3rd inning here in game 2. China Spring up 2-0. Solo home run by David Bell in the first, and an RBI single by Caden Beckham in the second. Bunt attempt there from Anderson that was foul. Anderson has a lot of speed. So just like Glockson for us, that bunt is not an attempt to move a runner over. He's trying to get on base. Kennedy is playing well in the grass now at third base. Showing bunt all the way. And he offers at it and misses. Little shot too. Pushes the bat at the ball, comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes now here for Vaughn. That allows Kennedy to move back just a little bit now right at the cut of the grass. And the 0-2 breaking ball just off the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Good pitch there from Vaughn, but Anderson just does not offer at it. That one is outside. He was counting 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first base, nobody out here at the top of the 3rd. China Spring up 2-0 here in game 2 of the area playoffs. 2 balls and 2 strikes at the plate to Chris Ferguson. Two, that's going to be a little grounder to second baseman Beckham. He goes, and his only play is going to be the first, and he will get the out. Slow roller there to Beckham. He was unable to run and charge with the runner Lim coming in front of him. So that will move Lim to second base. 1 out now.
Now batting number 17 is center fielder Shane Rourke.
0-1 flew out to David Bell on a great play by D. Bell back in the first. And thank you for tuning in here on Facebook. Please share with the folks and let them know we're here and not on YouTube tonight. Breaking ball. This is inside 4-ball-1. Technical issues have us on Facebook, have us without any graphics, have us without any commercials, any ability to mute. So we're doing the best we can, trying to get to the game any way we can. That's going to be a little grounder too. First base Haverkamp, he's going to get it. It's going to be a quick play. He will step on the bag. 3 unassisted for out number 2. That does move Lim to third. Running now 90 feet away with 2 outs for the first baseman, Junior Perez.
Number 18, Junior Perez.
Perez grounded out to Haverkamp. His first time up, he is 0 for 1. Pitch from Vaughn. Pulled just foul. And we are here in Caldwell. A lot of room in between the foul lines and the dugouts, but the backstop is very close behind home plate. Miles Vaughn on the hill, 0-1 count to Junior Perez at the top of the third. Josh Spring up 2-0. And pitch just inside, ball and a strike. Almost looked like it was crossed up a little bit. Catch that cleanly. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball is going to be popped up. Center field, Hudson Brown on his horse. He is running to his right, into right center field, and that's going to fall down. 4-base hit. RBI double for Junior Perez. Puts the Chargers on the board. Brown had him shaded toward right center. That went over to left center. Brings in the first run of the game for the Chargers. 2-1 now your score. Brings up the catcher Nico Hart. Hart 0 for 1, struck out in the second. He was in the top of the third. Score now 2-1 China Spring. And time called at the plate. Ooh, update. Bosqueville and Axtell. Bosqueville is up 5-0. They're already up 1-0. That's a big area round matchup down in 2A. Bosqueville has 5-0 lead and the 1-0 game. That pitch is fouled off. No balls and a strike. We did not have a game tonight. That's absolutely where I would be. Bosqueville and Axtell. Pitch is up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. Breaking ball, that's going to hit well into left field. Roxon going over. He pulls up, puts the glove up, and brings it in for the out. Hart put a good swing on it, but Bronson hadn't played well. Chargers are able to get 1 run on 2 hits, lead 1 on. We move to the bottom of the third. The new score is China Spring 2 and Fort Bend Crawford 1. And then we're going to keep here to look at the game. So I just told you about the Bosqueville game. We'll try to bring them up just to be sure I've got them. I can pull it up as that was shown to me. Bullard is supposed to start at 7 o'clock. Robinson's supposed to start at 7 o'clock. I'll take a look over at Gatesville. Gatesville, they are still 1-0 game. Belleville with a 1-0 lead over Gatesville. They play in the 4th inning. Again, thank you for tuning in. We are on Facebook now instead of YouTube due to technical issues, completely separate from the technical issues we had last night. We don't have, unable to access our software in order to go live. And that software contains all of our graphics, all of our commercials, everything like that. So we're unable to show anything like that here on Facebook. We're able to see us. It is my phone. It is 2 microphones plugged into my phone, and my phone is plugged into a charger. And that's how we're broadcasting tonight. We've got the old school broadcast. I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna try to take a break and take a drink.
I'll take over. So, first of all, there's one thing I want to say. I want to say thank you all the people that were, messaging us yesterday on the broadcast, commenting, because there's a lot of issues going on, and it was nice having y'all letting us know how it's looking, because JB was however far away. So the people actively watching, thank y'all yesterday, and thank y'all for sticking with us as we were able to fix that, get that up and running a little bit smoother. But it was an experience for sure.
It was interesting. I was at a graduation and then transitioned from a graduation to out to dinner as my son graduated from TSTC last night. So trying to be a part of that while we're trying to fix broadcast issues is always fun.
Leading
Bottom
off,
of the third inning
center
here.
fielder, number 3,
2, 3,
Hudson
and
Brown.
4 for China Springs. Hudson Brown, Hayes Herring, and Jack Kennedy. China Springs with a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the third. Game 2 of the area round playoffs. China Springs with a 1-0 series lead. Buddy Hope won with a fly out. Luis Gomez on the mound, and he delivers. First pitch outside for ball 1. Gomez steps off. And that pitch goes outside and low. 2 balls and no strikes. Buddy at the plate. He's hearing on deck. That one will grab the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike to Hudson Brown. They're leading off here in the bottom of the third. To the second baseman Ferguson, he will scoop it up. Throws it over, and that's going to be offline. And he is safe. Pulled the first baseman Perez off the bag. Ferguson did not play that aggressively, kind of nonchalantly threw that over.
Going to DH, number 6, Hayes Herring.
Throw pulled the first baseman Perez off the bag, so Buddy will reach on the E4. China Springs looking to take advantage of that. And Herring fly out to left field his first time up. Buddy great speed at first base. Quick throw over and Buddy back. And Ferguson did not charge that ball, and once he got it, just kind of lackadaisical threw it over and pulled Perez off the bag. China Springs with the break here in the bottom of the third, 1 on and nobody out with a 2-1 lead. Another throw over to first. Pitch just outside. Kept it hard. Shook the head a little bit. He wanted that call, but did not get it. Another throw over, Buddy back. Takes that pitch down the middle. And 1 strike. Coach Hart Herring, coaching at first base, head coach Corey Beckham is at third. Pitch coach Brad Kennedy and pitching coach Josh Westman in the dugout. Another throw over. But he dives back, didn't really have to. Easily back. 1-1. Next ball will miss. 2 balls and a strike to Herring. And Herring, the designated hitter. shoulder issue last night toward the end of the game. It's good to see him at least in partially as the designated hitter. Hopefully that means he's back full bore next week. On the inside corner, Hayes Henry does not agree.
Here we go, Hayes.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled down the line, that's going to go foul. Got a lot of it, and that will go over the fence, but foul. Long strike.
Crushed that one.
He did. Got all of that. Pulled that trigger just one click too early.
Go, Hayes.
Now remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brown at first base. Nobody out. Bottom of third. Trying to bring up 2-1. 2-2 in the dirt. Blocked by Nico Hart again. Keeps that in front. Keeps Huddy at first base, and that will bring the count full.
Yeah, Hart yesterday proved that he was able to. He made plays yesterday, and that was one thing. Like, he stood out from behind the plate. He threw somebody out trying to steal, and then he had a really good hustle.
There goes Huddy. That's going to be into right center field. Center fielder going back. He's still going back, and that's going to be off of the wall, and that's over the fence and gone. 2-run shot. Hayes Herring.
That shoulder injury.
Yeah, right. Cougars working the long ball here. Almost a dead center field. 2-run shot. Hayes Herring.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Jack Kennedy.
Third on the year.
It is 3 on the year. Brings up Jack Kennedy. Kennedy is 0 for 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the wind is not blowing here.
No, not.
I mean, the flag is moving out there, but it's not gusting by any means. That pitcher's upstairs, 4-1. Looking at that flag, it may have helped D-Bell give him an extra foot, if that. For Hayes, that wind didn't help him at all.
That was just pure
Over that tall center field wall. And into the back. Oh, Jack Kennedy. Hit right there.
Don't take that.
Heard the thud all the way from here. I'll bring up Will Haverkamp, 1 on. Still nobody out here in the bottom third. 2 runs in on the 2-run shot by Hayes Herring. Haverkamp 0 for 1.
Something like that.
Spring with a 4-1 lead now here in the bottom of the third. You know, we don't have any stats. If you go to Game Changer app or GC.com and search Shopman Varsity Baseball, you can find the stats there as the coaches are keeping track of that. If we had a way to show that up on the screen, we sure would, but just don't have that right now. First pitch to Haverkamp under the glove of Ferguson. Kennedy going through third. He's been way home. Coming around third. Just now getting the ball in the outfield. Just now coming in. It's going to be an RBI double. Will Haverkamp.
Now batting the catcher, number 21, Carson Garrett.
Under the glove of Ferguson, a hot shot. All the way back to the fence. Center fielder Rourke unable to get it in. 5-1 now the score. Runner at second base. Still nobody out here in the bottom of third. Carson Garrett, single and a run scored his last time up. Pinch runner had a run scored. Chose bunt. Gets it down. It's going to be popped up. And the third baseman, Weaver,
might have been able to get
he just didn't react to that. Had an opportunity there. That went up. That was up far enough in the air, and he may have got a glove on it. Instead, that's just strike 1.
First base was playing very far into that bunt.
Yep. First baseman creeping in. There goes the bunt down. That's going to be a good one. That's a really good one. Carson Garrett, nowhere to go. Infield single, Carson Garrett. I told you what he can do with somebody on.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Jacob Essen.
Runners at the corner for Jacob Lessman. Still nobody out here. Bottom of the third inning. Time spring up 5-1. Lessman to walk his last time up, was left stranded at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Again, Moline coming out to run for Garrett. Garrett is behind the plate. Lessman puts the bunt down, bunts it foul. Coach Beckham going through the signs there at third base. Runners at the corners, nobody out in the bottom of the third. 3 runs in the inning, 5-1 is the score. First baseman Perez playing well in, expecting that bunt. Lessman is showing that bunt. Expect Lessman to pull that bunt back. He does. Slaps it, and it's going to be foul. Balls and 2 strikes now here for Lessman. Brought Perez, the first baseman, in hard. Lessman looking to slap that right behind. He'll be swinging away here. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner on the move. That's going to be right to the shortstop. Backhanded. Only play. He's coming home. He's coming home, and it gets by. Run scores. Both runners will move up. Shortstop came home on that one. I'm going to wait to score that one. I think that's going to end up being a fielder's choice.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Trey Glockson.
Either way, that brings in a run. It's going to be an RBI one way or the other for Lessman. Runners at first and second for Trey Glockson. And that's going to bring Charger coach out. So as long as there's no music, I'm going to stop talking and try to figure out what went on, how they scored that one. I'll pull that up.
The Chargers do have action in the bullpen out there. They're bringing on a lefty.
We're trying to bring a game changer. Just a comment on the mound, no changes. It is scored a fielder's choice for Lessman. And he is on. We'll get the RBI. And on they will both, Moline and Lessman will reach third and second on the air. That will bring the Charger infield in. Toes on the grass for Trey Glockson. Glockson is 0-1 to fly out to center field his first time up. 6-1 the score. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. Big cut and a miss for Glockson. Moline at third, Lessman at second. Bottom of the third inning, nobody out. We 1 to Glock. That's going to be to the second baseman Ferguson. He's going to look the runner back and get the out. And now we're trying to get a runner in a rundown. See to get it home. Now they're going to go home. Moline's in a rundown now, going back toward third. They're going to throw, and Moline is going to be out at third. So they tried to steal a run and unable to do so. Glockson. Glockson is out as the first out.
Now batting number 2, the second baseman,
the second out.
Beckham.
Runner out at second with 2 outs for Caden Beckham. 4 runs in the inning. 6-1 is the score. China Spring over Fort Bend Crawford in the bottom of the third. And the pitch in there for a strike. First 4 batters of the inning have come across the plate. China Spring now with a 6-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. 0-1 count to Caden Beckham. And that's going to be downstairs. Bill Hart keeps that in front, keeps Lessman at second base, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. That's going to be right at the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Lesson's coming around. He's being waved home. Throw from Rourke in center field is coming in. It's going to be not in time. Another RBI, Caden Beckham. Five runs in an inning, 7-1 now to score for China Spring over Crawford. Cougars have batted around. Ninth batter of the inning is D. Bell. Beckham at first base, 2 outs. D. Bell is 1-2. That solo shot back in the first. 5 runs in an inning, 7-1 to score here in the bottom of the third. And first pitch, that's going to be to the second baseman first, and it goes under the glove for a base hit. Goes Beckham over to second base. Cougars have officially messed up my scorebook.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Hudson Brown.
Not really a bad thing, though.
Not a bad thing when it happens on this side
yeah.
of the book. Thought he started everything off, reached on an error by Ferguson his first time, up earlier this inning. He's 0-2, but reached on an error to get everything going here in the third. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. And pitch swung on, it's going to be full foul. No balls and 2 strikes now for Brown. The 0-2 in the center field. That's going to chance the fall. That is going to fall down for a base hit. Beckham coming around third. He is going to score. RBI single, Hudson Brown. D-Bell makes it 2-3 on the play. Runners at the corners. 2 outs for Hayes Herring. 6 runs in an inning, 8-1 is now the score, and that will bring the coach out of the dugout. Looks like we will have a pitching change. I would tell you we would step aside this Cougar baseball room by China Spring Athletics Broadcasting, but can't do that.
I believe pitcher coming out of the bullpen, Aiden Hernandez.
Aiden Hernandez?
Yes, sir. I believe he pitched a little bit yesterday in that game yesterday.
Yeah, Hernandez pitched 1 inning. 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. 3 runs in total is what he gave up over that 1 inning. So, okay, since we've got some time and we can't go mute, here's how it started. Hudson Brown led off the inning. He reached on an error, kind of a little lax play by the second baseman. Ferguson, he reached on first. Followed up, that was Hayes Herring with 2 big 2-run shot, dead center field, over that big wall in center field. So that put 2 runs on the board. Following batter was Jack Kennedy. He was hit by a pitch. Will Haverkamp followed that up with an RBI double, drove Kennedy in. Carson Garrett, again, a great job. He got an infield single. He bunted himself on. Jacob Westman, he came on, and he hit one to the shortstop. Down as a fielder's choice, he was safe as the shortstop came home. Instead of trying to get the out at first, he was trying to get the out at the plate. That throw went wide, and that allowed the run to score, and both Ben Weston and the runner for Garrett Moline were able to go to second and third. And Trey Clarkson came up after that, grounded out to shortstop, and on that play, the ground out to short, Moline tried to come in from home on the throw, got into a rundown, and Moline was thrown out in that rundown. So 2 outs on that one. So then we had a runner at second base with 2 outs. Cade Beckham came up. As he did back in the second inning, he came up again in the third, single up the middle, RBI single, scoring Westman. That put him at first. Dayton Bell then came up. He got a single into right field. That put runners at the corners, runners at first and second. And then Hudson Brown came up and a single into left center field, and that scored Cade Beckham. That's where we stand right now. Picture Aiden Hernandez coming in. He is now getting on, left it on the mound for the Chargers. China Spring has scored 8 runs, 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second, and 6 runs so far here in the 3rd inning. Coming up next is going to be Hayes Herring. All he did his last at bat was just launch one. Not only did he launch one over that tall center field wall, he hit one over the fence and pulled it foul by about 10 feet just a couple pitches before that. So evidently that shoulder issue is not impacting the swing at all.
Yeah, I feel like realistically, if he played any other position other than first base, that shoulder issue wouldn't be as much of a problem. But since the fact that he might be reaching all over for.
Runners at corners and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. D-Bell at 3rd, Huddy at 1st for Herring. Herring 1 for 2 again. That big 2-run shot his last time up. First pitch from Hernandez. In there for a strike. Huddy trying to draw a throw going towards second base, does not. So Huddy, defensive indifference, will move down to, I don't know if they call it, they'll give him probably give him a stolen base on that, but he's now at second. So runners at second and 3rd. That will get away from Hartman. D-Bell does makes the right call, and does not try to advance on that. See the legend Gilby Beckham is in the chat. Brother of head coach, uncle of Caden Beckham. That's going to be up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. D-Bell comes around 4. Huddy's coming around 3rd. He's going to score. Ball bounces away from Rourke in center field. 2 RBI single for Hayes Herring. Mason Warner come in to run for Hayes Herring. And he put that one up the middle. That little misplay by Rourke in center field did not really do any damage.
Pitch running.
As Hudson Brown was going to come in on that one anyway. 8 runs on the board.
Third baseman number 5,
Here
Jack
in the 3rd.
Kennedy.
It is 10-1 now, trying to spring in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jack Kennedy hit by pitch and a run scored earlier in this inning. Umpire making the notes on his scorecard now that Mason Warner is running at first base, and now we're ready to go. And pitcher Hernandez in there for a strike. Again, good to see Gilby Beckham in the chat watching. Appreciate you, bud. Go look in the hall at China Springs. His name is up on that record board. To second baseman Ferguson, he will get it. Throw over to second, and that's going to finally do it for China Springs here in the 3rd. Don't have to be in a hurry since they have to go to commercial. So there's a lot to add up. There are 8 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, and 1 left on base. 8 runs in the inning, 10 runs total for China Springs. Again, if you're just joining us, the reason we are on Facebook, we're having technical issues with our computer. We are unable to access our streaming software, which means we have lost the ability to stream to YouTube. We don't have any graphics we normally have, don't have any commercials, because we're not running commercials anyway here in the playoffs, but we've got a football promo that we're running, and we run a UIL commercial on there. Just unable to do any of that, unable to mute, which is why we're rambling on here between innings, because if Facebook catches the music coming and they can identify, we could get some copyright issues. Found that out the hard way a few years ago, where the feed just goes away because we're playing copyrighted music. So we've got to be careful of that. So that's why we're just talking over all of this. So we're going to move to the top of the 4th inning. Miles Long still on the hill for China Springs. Behind the plate is Carson Garrett. 3rd base Jack Kennedy. Shortstop Jacob Westman. 2nd base Caden Beckham. 1st base is Will Hackenkamp. Now to the left we got Trey Clarkson. Center field is Hudson Brown. Right field is David Bell. It will be 6, 7, and 8 for the Chargers. Ferguson, LeGrand, and Gomez.
Leading off the top of the 4th. The second baseman number 6, Flash Ferguson.
So we'll throw it over to Morgan Hensley for the play-by-play here in the 4th.
So Flash Ferguson. to the plate here in the top of the fourth. Cougs up 10-1 for that big inning. His first pitch misses low for ball one. Off speed.
Ferguson 0 for 1 in the top of the second.
Swings hard at that one, and now throws that by him. Count is 1-1 now. Vaughn pitched pretty well so far in the first couple innings this game. Only one run allowed. Fastball misses low. 2-1 count now. That one is hit well out to right field, but Bell is going back, and he's able to get that pretty easily to be first out of the inning. That's something that Vaughn has done pretty well. Pitched contact so far in this game, and defense has done a good job of playing behind him.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Cruz Grandor.
So it's going to bring up number 10, Cruz Grandor. Pitched on a walk in that last inning. The first pitch misses zone for ball one. Ball finds the inside part of the zone.
That's the signature pitch from Miles Vaughn. It's a great curve.
Vaughn does a really good job controlling that. Don't see many hits off of it. That fastball finds down as well, so count goes 1-2. One out here in the top of the fourth. Two curveballs hit to Jack Kenny at third. He makes the play and puts a good throw on it. Will Haffenkamp reaching out, and he's able to grab it there. He's second out of the inning, so Kennedy does a great job hustling, getting to that one.
Great job getting there and doing that, spin, pivot, move in order to get it.
Number 4,
His
Aiden.
momentum was taking him forward second base, almost toward center field. Had to spin and throw it and made a good throw.
Yeah, and Haffenkamp did a good job reaching out for it. Really stretched out for that one.
Pitcher Hernandez is in the spot of Gomez. Gomez was 1 for 1 with a single. Hernandez could not bat.
He bat yesterday. So count is 0-1 after he tips that one back. 2 outs here in the top of fourth. That one is fouled off again into the net.
Here's with a 10-1 lead here in the top of the fourth.
That is 0-2, 2 outs. Cougs playing well, striking earlier than they did yesterday. Pretty sure they did everything. Just one inning earlier. Yesterday they went 0, and then I think 2, and then 3. Yeah, 2, 3, 3. That one is fouled off again. 0-2 count now. And still, to Hernandez.
Yeah, they overrated Levi. Came for him.
That's all right.
And Vaughn gets him swinging, sends him back to the dugout, and that's going to end the inning. You don't do that. You got to get back with the strikeout. On a good pitch there. So your Cougs are still up 10-1 as we move into the bottom of the fourth.
First 1, 2, 3 inning for Miles Vaughn here in the fourth, and that's what you want—a shutdown inning after a big 8 runs.
Oh, yeah.
Come in 1, 2, 3, go on, and let's get those hot bats back out there.
Yeah, Cougs doing a good job, just really in all aspects so far here in this game. Haven't seen really any big struggles. I know that last series against that Passes, they had a couple errors in the first game, but I feel like so far they've bounced back. I wasn't able to watch those second games, but from what I saw and heard the score, I'm not sure if the defense I would imagine got better considering.
Yeah, it definitely got better. you know, I still don't think against Lampasas, I don't think we played Cougar baseball.
Yeah.
But we played enough good ball to get us into the second round. And today and last night, we played Cougar baseball.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We've definitely stepped it up again, and you know, it's nice seeing the bats get going, defense is playing well, and that's hilarious. Scooby-Doo. You know, Mystery Machine, the car that they have in Scooby-Doo.
Did it go?
It happened yesterday.
Oh, drove
too.
by.
I saw it and I just started laughing. That's the second time I've seen it. For some reason, that just makes me laugh. Such a little childhood memory there.
Checking elsewhere in the playoffs, we're looking at Belleville and Gatesville. Belleville still with a 1-0 lead over Gatesville there in the 6th inning. See what we can pull up. Bullard, as they should have just started. They could have started at 7 o'clock. They have started. There's no score between Bullard and Livingston as they're in the top of the 2nd inning. Check on the Robinson Rockets.
Leading off. The first baseman, number 19, Will Heffernan.
Freeman 4-0. Just in the 1st inning. For China Spring, that will be African Garrett and Lessman in the bottom of the 4th. China Spring with a 10-1 lead. China Spring, his home team, will bat last. First pitch comes downstairs for ball 1. And what you're thinking about here, and don't want to think about too hard, bottom of the 4th inning, got a 9-run lead. Let's push for cross 1, 2 more, shut them down top of 5th, and let's pack it up and go home.
Oh, good ball.
Into right field. The right fielder with radar will go up, put the glove up, and bring it in for out number 1. Camp came in. He was 1 for 2, had that RBI single back in the 3rd. Now we'll bring up Carson Garrett. Garrett is 2 for 2. Hard single, infield single, and his pinch runner had a run scored.
Now batting the catcher, number 21, Carson Garrett.
Bases clear, 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. China Spring up 10-1. And update in Bosqueville, or in Waco, Bosqueville with a 5-2 lead over Axel in the middle of the 5th inning. Thanks, Morgan. I apologize. I took the play-by-play from him. You want it?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Takes that one. All right, so the count is 1-1 now. 1 out. After half camps fly out to right field. Mendez still on the mound. Yeah, he's doing all right. Pitch finds his own, so 1-2 count. Here to Garrett, in the bottom of the 4th. High pitches there. Garrett does a good job running off that one. So moves here 2-2-2. And Garrett does a good job fighting that one off. Gage Sandolph's gonna run over there. Pick up that ball.
He's on deck.
Oh, yeah.
For Westman?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Garrett hits that one well. And that's gonna drive that past first base. So Garrett gets a single here with 1 out.
3 hits on the evening for Carson Garrett. Max Moline is getting a workout for being the pinch runner for the catcher Garrett. Oh no, that'll be Morales coming in.
Now batting number 7, Gage Sandolph.
So Morales going after the first pinch run for Carson. And Gage Sandolph will come
Running
to
number
that. I
4,
believe he bat yesterday.
Matt.
Yeah, 1 at bat. And he drew a walk. And then came around to score. Hernandez will throw first. Sandolph batting .300 so far with 6 RBIs and a .429 on base percentage. He fouls that one off to the Fort Bend Crawford dugout. Count is 0-1 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. China Spring Cougars Up 10-1 after the 8-run inning in the bottom of the third. Duke's looking to make something happen again here. Mendez throws back to first, but Sinte's back in time.
Still a good lead for Morales there with a lefty on the mound.
Yes, Sinte, gets kind of caught here in a little bit of a rundown. And it didn't look like he tagged him. Oh, maybe he did. I didn't think so. But
I heard somebody call a ball.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna
let him stay. No, they're not.
They're gonna.
Somebody called a ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was on the field or.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or dugout or the stands. Somebody called a ball, so that's going to be a second out for Morales.
Yeah, 2 outs now. Count is still 0-1 to Sandoff. He hits that one. Flash Ferguson will pick it up, and he will throw it. So that will be the 3rd out of the inning. No runs driven across. None left on.
No runs, 1 hitting, no way left on.
Yeah. So Cougs not I don't know. I don't like. I feel like I try and speak things into existence. So I was a little bit scared because yesterday I said something and then I jinxed myself pretty much. So
yeah,
I kind of been trying to lay off that.
It's always tough because you don't want the announcer's jinx, but then you also want to know kind of, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
This is what could happen.
Trying to stay aware. It's tough. It's a fine line.
And I've done it before to where Cougars been up by 9, and we're the home team, and I say, looking to walk it off, and Brody just gives me this look, says, what are you doing, dude? Don't do that. Yeah. But it's a fine line, and now we see why Lessman was did not bat because he was warming up. So Lessman now coming out on the mound for China Spring to close it out in relief of Miles Vaughn. Lessman comes to the mound, it means that Kennedy will move to short. Third base, we have Lander Minix. The new battery of Jacob Lessman and Carson Garrett. Third to first now, Lander Minix, Jack Kennedy, Caden Beckham, and Will Camp. Outfield stay the same. Clarkson Brown, Bell left to right. Lessman comes in. This is going to be his 12th appearance. 10 of those have been starts, going to go to the record of 4-2, ERA of 1.62, 53 strikeouts to 17 walks. That is a ratio of 3.12 strikeouts to walks. That is a very good number. And also the strikeouts per 7 innings. So essentially, how many strikeouts do you have in a complete game? He is at 9.51. That is to say, Jacob Lessman is a strikeout pitcher.
Oh yeah.
So looking to get 3 here to send them packing here in the 5th, and Cougars looking to get more on the board in the bottom of the 5th. China Spring with a 10-1 lead here in the top of the 5th inning, game 2 of the area round playoffs. China Spring with a 1-0 lead. They took the 11-1 win last night here. Caldwell against Crawford. Looking to take game 2 here as well. It will be 9-1-2 for the Chargers. Jones, Liam, and Anderson. Lathan Jones 0-1, struck out looking back in the 2nd.
I believe Max Moline is spot back in left field out there.
And Moline now in the outfield. So that's probably why he did not run for Garrett. First pitch, will miss, 4-1. It's going to be grounded 2. Great play there, Will Haverkamp. Toss over. It's going to be in time. Put a star by that one. Diving to his right, gets the glove on it and brings it in for the out.
Now batting number 8, the shortstop, Landon Lim.
Great job, Will Haverkamp.
That was nice.
Base clear and 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Cougars up 10-1. Back to the top of the order, and Landon Lim. Lim is 1 for 2. cut and a miss for strike one. These are flashing the leather here today. Comes up and in, limb twist out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Got the bats going, got the leather going. That's what you want as you move further into the playoffs. This downstairs and low. 2 balls and a strike to limb. 2-1 downstairs. 3-1 to Landon Limb. And that will fall below the zone. And that's a 1-out walk issue to the leadoff hitter, and that'll bring up Chris Anderson.
Now batting number 2, Chris Anderson.
Anderson 1-2, double back in the first. Ground out to Beckham his last time up. Top of the 5th inning, trying to spring up 10-1. Extremely modest lead for Lim. Now he gets a little more. In there for the strike. 9-run lead here for Lessman. You just want to pump the strikes.
Yeah.
You've seen the leather that China Spring has been bringing. Let it work. Roll over. Lim is back. On the inside corner, Anderson twisting away, thinking that's inside, but it is called a strike, showing his frustration. Visibly there is Anderson. So here's where you want Lessman to come. You got a little frustrated, come right after him here. Fastball down the middle. And time called. Steps back in, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And Anderson goes down with the high cheese of Lessman brings it for the 2nd out. That'll bring up the center fielder Shane Rourke. Rourke is 0 for 2. Fly out and ground out.
And you can see the frustration there. And Anderson, that last at bat, he just kind of swung that last one really like. Not much of a body movement there.
Lessman, quick pick attempt over to first. Lessman, one of the better moves, especially from a right-hander. There on the mound. It's upstairs and outside for ball 1. More final zone. 1 strike. Runner at first base. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. China Spring with a 10-1 lead over the Fort Bend Crawford Chargers. Game 2 of the area round playoffs. And the pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 will find the zone, even to count at 2. And again, the Charger batters not seemingly agreeing with the zone of the umpire. Hit down the left field line, that's going to be pushed foul and out of play. Count remains 2-2. That one will get by Garrett. Pitch is inside. Ram will move to second base on the pass ball. That'll bring the count full to Roy. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Trying to spring up 10-1. Payoff going to be outside. And West Monroe losing. They'll put 2 on for the first baseman Perez. Perez 1 for 2. The lone RBI for the Chargers. RBI double back in the 3rd inning. Then the second, Rourke at first. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Fouled off the ankle.
Yeah, that's
Perez is going to walk that one off. That does not feel good.
Cougs are up right now, 10-1 in the top of the 5th. Just a little score update.
And Neil 1. Cut and a miss. No balls in, 2 strikes to Perez, 2 on, 2 outs. Top of the 5th, Cougars up 10-1. Right up the middle. Got it to the glove of Lesman. He gets it, going to throw to first and gets it out for the inning. Just a reaction there. Stops the ball and gets it. No runs on no hit. 2 after all. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Tie Spring 10 and Fort Bend Crawford 1.
Lesman, real good job there. Hit that press, hit that well up the middle, hit it hard. Lesman threw had did a good job of flipping his body around and somehow finding a way to make get the glove on it.
Yeah, just reacting there, getting the glove on it. Once he did it, found the ball, got it, made a good throw over, and that was it. So, yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for finding us on Facebook, and we're having technical issues, unable to broadcast to YouTube. Cannot get that's issues with the streaming software. So because of that, we have no graphics on screen, no score bug. Unable to go to any of our football promo commercial or UIL commercials that we normally run here in the playoffs. Don't have a bottom line ticker. So apologize for all that. But thank y'all for finding us. Let's see if we can look up at the winner of this series. We'll face the winner of Bullard and Livingston. Bullard and Livingston are underway. Trying to pull them up on the main channel. I'm showing no internet on my computer.
Oh no.
So I'm not running. It's not running off the same.
Oh, that's good at least.
My phone's just running off my phone.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't have the battery plugged in.
I did. I plugged it in. Right outside of home. I thought I did. I remember plugging it in. Where do you want to?
Oh well. It'll be fine. We don't need the computer.
Everything's plugged in. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
plug that in.
Oh well. Not running off that anyway. All right, we're going to be in the bottom of the 5th inning. China Spring with the 10-1 lead. China Spring is the home team, so we're in the spot where if we can get up by 10, that would end the game. We're going to be Maddox Moline
Now
batting
batting number 32.
for Trey Glockson.
Milan.
Malign.
That's right. I used to get Dominguez everywhere I went. So
Yeah.
Moline comes in. He is 2 for 26 on the season. Those 2 are singles. He's batting in the spot of Trey Glockson. Glockson was 0 for 2. And first pitch in there for a strike. The Moline, Beckham, and actually it's not Beckham, that's Ryan Hale in the on-deck circle. So it'll be Moline, Hale, and back to the top of the order, and D-Bell here in the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball misses downstairs for ball 1. Swung on, that's going to be to the shortstop. He will scoop it up. Liam throws over, and Speedy Moline just short of it. Almost beat it. Base is clear in, 1 out for Ryan Hale.
Now batting number 23, Ryan Hale.
Bell comes in. 4 for 18 on the season. Double 7 RBIs.
The 7 RBIs, including that big time one in the second game of the Robinson, or the first game of the Robinson series, at Robinson.
Bases clearing double.
Kind of blew that game open.
0-1 to Hale. Ball strike, no ball, and 2 strikes. Top of the order, D-Bell is on deck. Breaking ball just misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hale. Bases clear, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. High Spring 10, Fort Bend Crawford 1. And the 1-2. Pull foul. Good sharp hit. And Coach Beckham over there at third base says, "Hey, you trying to hurt me?" Goes in between Coach Beckham and the bag there in foul territory. And the 1-2. Well upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There is action in the Fort Bend Crawford bullpen. That pitch will come low and inside, and that'll bring the count full. Good job by Hale, starting out 0-2 now. Brings the count full. Payoff pitch is a called strike. Like the ball there from Hernandez. Gets Hale looking for 2 outs, and I'll bring up David Bell. D-Bell is 2 for 3.
Now batting.
Single, solo home
Number
run.
8, David Bell.
2 runs scored for D-Bell.
2 outs here. Cougs did it yesterday with 2 outs. Went on a little, I believe it was the one of the 3-run innings. And maybe they can do that again.
Popped up foul and out of play. That's another part of Cougar baseball, that 2-out magic. Basically 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, China Spring up 10-1. The pitch is going to be popped up again, foul and out of play.
Hey, here we go, D-Bell.
No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch will miss. It's 1-2. Hudson Brown on deck, looking to get an opportunity here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cougars up by 9. The 1-2. Popped up again, foul. That's going to come in right to us. It's going to be right to our left, and that is going to be in the stands, and nobody makes a play. All those people over there, and nobody made a play. And like somebody said to D-Bell, "That was your mom and dad, dude." That remains a ball and 2 strikes. And pitch. Again, fouls it off. D-Bell has seen 5 pitches. He has fouled 4 of them off. The other one was outside of the zone. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases clear, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. China Spring up 10-1. And the pitch. Well, that went behind D-Bell. That will even the count at 2. So he hands the ball off to the umpire. And D-Bell will call time after play. Bases clear, 2 outs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th. China Spring up 10-1. And this is the end of 3rd. Brings the count full. A bit outside. D-Bell earns the 2-out walk. He's not done yet here in the 5th and brings up Hudson Brown.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Hudson Brown.
Buddy 1 for 3 and RBI single his last time up. His second at bat in the 3rd. His first at bat in the 3rd. he led that off, reached on an error that got all the scoring going. Those big 8 runs in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Huddy, low for the ball 1. D-Bell, good speed. They're at first base. Breaking ball just outside of the zone. 2 balls in, no strikes. The action is complete there. In the Charger bullpen. I don't know if they just stopped throwing, if he's ready to come in if needed. The 2-0. Downstairs, 3 balls in, no strikes. Hayes Herring waits on deck. Buddy taking all the way, and that's a 4-pitch walk for Hudson Brown. That's a 2 on for Hayes Herring. Herring is 2 for 3.
Now batting
Single
to
and a
DH,
2-run home
number
run.
6, Hayes Herring.
4 RBIs. I believe I'm going to get a text from Coach Beckham here after the game that says player of the game, Hayes Herring.
Yeah, I would imagine.
That's kind of where my money's going, but there are several you can choose from here.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Cougs have played very well so far today.
And pitch to Herring will miss outside for ball 1. Kennedy waiting on deck. 2 on 2 out, bottom of the 5th. Cougars up 10-1. Breaking ball will find the zone. It's a ball and a strike to Herring. One just gets the bottom of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Herring. Bell at second, Brown at first. Hernandez with a long look in to get his sign. Herring will call time. And catcher Nico Hart will go out to talk to Hernandez. First 2 batters got out here in the bottom of the 5th, and that brought us to the top of the order. And back-to-back walks. Has 2 on for Hayes Herring here. Great battle of the bat for D-Bell. Fouled 4 pitches off, ended up walking in that at bat. And the 1-2. Reach for it and fouls that one off. Does Hayes Herring. That's behind us here on the third base side. And the count remains ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2.
Oh, that's going to go.
In the center field. That is going back. That is going back. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Cougars win. Cougars walk it off 11-1. Con Spring will advance to face the winner of Bullard and Livingston. Got to put that one down in the book. That's going to go down as a single. RBI single for Hayes Herring. Brings in D-Bell for the final run. Con Spring back-to-back 11-1 wins here over Fort Bend Crawford. And it is going to be, now we're going to be scoreboard watching for Bullard and Livingston. If what we think is going to happen is going to happen. It is most likely going to be a rematch with the Bullard Panthers. So please keep in tune of our Facebook page and Twitter or X, and we'll have all that information there. The last 2 years, Con Spring and Bullard have faced off. They have done so. They played a home-and-home series. So we will see if they do that again. If not, if they do decide to play at a neutral site, I anticipate a Corsicana somewhere around there. If it is Bullard, we assume it's going to be Bullard coming in As they had the 5-1 win yesterday over Livingston, and they're just underway with Livingston tonight. So, final thoughts, Morgan Hensley.
I think the Cougs played great. It's great to see them, finally get back to where they know they should be, and I feel like this is definitely a big confidence booster going into this next round of playoffs.
It definitely is. Cougars with an 11-1 win in Game 1, the 11-1 win in Game 2 over the Fort Bend Alameda Crawford Chargers. Congratulations on the Chargers for a great season. The John Frank Cougars will move on. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and it is 1-0. Bullard has a 1-0 lead over Livingston there in the bottom of the 4th inning. So thank you, Brody Lewis, for showing that up. So we Bullard will win on that one. Then that'll be, it will definitely be John Spring and Bullard next week. But stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for going through the technical issues both last night and tonight. Thank y'all for finding us here on Facebook. We're going to do everything in our power to be sure we're back to normal next week. So we got a lot of work to do before then. But thank y'all for tuning in, and thank you for your grace over these last 2 games. We're going to call it for Brody Lewis, for Morgan Hensley. My name is JB Dominguez, John Spring Athletics Broadcasting. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. It'll be John Spring, the winner of Bullard and Livingston. We'll see you next time.